All right, so I know this is a topic that is like very overly said with the adults and stuff, but I think we have to really get deep into it. So, I believe that you have to be very thankful because first of all, you got to think of it. The fact that you're seeing this video and hearing it with all right vision and all right hearing, you have to be more than thankful because around like 40 million people are like blind, and like 295 million have like some sort of vision impairment, and it's not like the ones that you could wear glasses and it fixed, like bad vision that can't even be fixed with glasses. So just the fact that you can hear this video and see this physically is already, you gotta be thankful enough. Second off, another fact that you're seeing this video on an electrical device that is probably yours, it's also something to consider because not everyone has a device like this. And let's say if it's not yours and you borrowed it, you have to be thankful because some people, right, in some places have their internet limited, and like they're not allowed to see internet or YouTube or everything. So you should also be thankful for that. Another thing, the fact that you are able to sit upright, you have to be thankful because one disability in your neck, and you're like you can't even have the strength. Then you have to be thankful that if you're in a hospital or not. If you're not in a hospital, you have to be thankful because like there's people that are in the hospital on life support or on some sort of support that wish, wow, I wish I could be home and all healthy, right? Then if you're wearing clothes, you have to be thankful of that because there's people that don't have clothes. Like it's all these things that are like we take as whatever, that you really have to think of it. Second, or not second, it's more than second. Let's say if there's light in your house, if there's energy in your house, you have to be thankful of that because there's like many people that don't have energy or like electrical anything. Then we consider we consider all the physical stuff. Now let's talk about like places. The fact that there's a roof on top of you, you have to be thankful because there's a homeless guy or there's anyone that would wish that they have a roof on top of their head. I think I said under. I don't know, but on top of your head. Then let's consider let's consider parents. If you have both parents, that is something extremely, something that you have to take very very thankful for because there's some people that don't. If you have every sibling that you have is alive, you have to be thankful for that, right? Because not everyone has all of their siblings alive. Then you need, if you have any grandparents alive, you gotta be thankful because many have a lot of, like most of the grandparents dead, you know? So you have to be thankful for that if you have all of them or a lot of them. Then you also have to be thankful if your parents are divorced or not. If they're divorced, if they're not divorced, that is something you gotta be grateful because there's like that's like the most common thing ever. And I bet all those people that have divorced parents would wish that they didn't have divorced parents. Okay, that's a complicated topic, but yeah, basically, if your parents are together, then that's something to be grateful for. Then, if you're seeing this with your left AirPod at school, you have to be grateful that not only you have an AirPod, but that you go to a school. It doesn't matter if you don't pay attention. Just the fact that you're in a school. is to be grateful enough. If you are seeing this from a TV, like you're like a TV. There's people that have houses, like, and they don't have TVs, and like they wish they had a TV. So you just gotta be thankful for all these things, you know, because saying you gotta be thankful is a very, like, it's like it's a how do you say it? It's like a box from afar. You don't know what's in it. You're just like, oh, we look at the box, appreciate the box. But it's like, what's in the box? So right here we have to open the box and show all the things that you have to be grateful for. All right? Then it's just, I could go on for days. First, if you could walk the streets, if you could go out and walk in the sidewalk and not be in danger, then you have to be grateful for that, because there's many places where you walk out and it might be the last time you walk out. All right? If, let's say for the adults watching this video, if you have a job, right? It may be an annoying job, but it's like you have a job. Like, many people don't have a job, so you got to be thankful of that. Right? Then, I mean, it's a box. Let's say thankfulness was a box. To really understand the box, you gotta open the box. And right here, I'm opening the box. All right? What are other things that you can be? First of all, if you can stand up, if you can stand up, if you can stand up, you gotta be thankful because you have legs. If you could walk, you gotta be thankful because you could walk. There's like billions of, I don't know about billions, but many people can't walk. Then if you could run, you gotta be thankful. If you could swim, you could be you could be thankful. If you could play proper footy or some proper golf or some proper basketball, you gotta be thankful because many can't do that. All right? If, let's say, if you're nice, if you're a nice person, you gotta be thankful of that. Because many people are not nice. Whatever, that's a bad point. Anyways, you gotta be thankful for all the little things that you have. Right? Like, oh, I got a banger one. I got a bet for everyone. Like, think of this. For everyone that has a PS5, you gotta be thankful. Because like there's many people that go home and they don't have a PS5. Okay, that it's but anyways, you have to be thankful that you have all these things. All right? Cuz I came to realize how like thankful people need to be. All right? If you can speak, you got to be thankful. Cuz there's people that can't speak. Right? Now let's go to languages. If you know at least two language, if you know any language, that's already amazing because you can communicate. I mean, obviously. Let's say if you can speak two languages, if you're bilingual, you have to be hella thankful because it's like you can speak two languages. Like, if any little thing, right? It can go on. Like, if you have a closet full of clothes, you gotta be thankful. If you're not hungry, then you gotta be thankful because you were able to eat. Okay? So what I'm trying to say here is to not stumble yourself on the little bits. All right? So, your crush is out with someone else. I mean, you can walk. You're good enough. You know what I mean? Oh, your crush is out clubbing and you don't even know what happens in the clubs because how do they even get in there? As another topic. Shit, you could walk. You could see, you could hear. All that. It's like, you know? it's amazing. You know, so you have to be thankful for all these things and not the flipping recording stopped. Basically, what I was saying is that you can't hold all the negatives when you have more positives. Ooh, that was good. Let's say if you have 70 eggs in a basket that can hold 100, are you gonna cry for the 30 that you don't have? Or are you gonna look at the 70 and be like, oh, that's a lot of eggs? In my opinion, I think that the little worries that you have, like your crush out going out clubbing, is not the 30. I'll say it's half the egg. All right? The only thing, the only person, the only person that can be really happy is someone that looks at their 70 eggs and says, shit, I got 70 eggs.